There's something about tech careers that nobody explains properly. We've always had the same formula. Study more, build projects, get certifications, and keep applying. And eventually, you land a job. And to be clear, that advice isn't wrong. You really do need to study. You really do need to build projects. And certifications absolutely do help. All of that matters. But there's another piece of the puzzle that people don't talk about enough. Even when you do everything right, there's still something unpredictable that plays a huge role in whether things actually do work out. And that thing is luck. And I'm not talking the magical kind, not the lazy kind. I'm talking about real life timing, real opportunities, real human decisions that you can't fully control. And I learned this in a very real way when I was trying to get my first software development job. Back then, I was doing what everyone tells you to do. Studying constantly, practicing, trying to improve my resume, and applying everywhere I could. And if you've ever been in that phase, you already know what it feels like. You send out applications, and most of the time, nothing happens. No reply, no interview, just silence. So when I finally got an interview, that one felt big. Then it turned into 3 rounds of interviews, and everything seemed to be going well. The conversations felt good, people seemed to like me, even the coding test. I struggled at first, but I finished it and I was able to send it in. So in my mind, this might actually be it. Then came the call. They told me they liked me, but they were choosing someone else with a little bit more experience. And honestly, that hurt more than I expected because I felt close, like really close. But then later that same day, they called back and offered me a different role instead. And just like that, I was in. I replayed that moment in my head many times. What actually made that happen? Was it my skills? Was it my effort, my personality, the way I handled pressure? Or was it simply timing? A conversation in a meeting, maybe someone deciding to say, hey, let's give this guy a chance. And the truth is, it was a mix of all of it. My preparation mattered, but so did something I couldn't control. Luck. Here's the uncomfortable truth about tech jobs. There's a lot of qualified people trying to get in. People who study hard, people who build real-world projects, people who have certifications, and people who genuinely care. And so sometimes the difference between getting hired and not getting hired isn't just skill. Sometimes it's timing, fit, visibility, or just being the person someone happened to notice that day. That alone can feel quite discouraging, but it can also be freeing because it means you don't have to be perfect. Now, this is the important part. Luck does not replace preparation. Preparation is what makes luck actually useful. If I hadn't studied, I wouldn't have passed the interviews. If I hadn't practiced, I wouldn't have finished the coding test. And if I hadn't kept applying, I wouldn't have been there when the opportunity appeared. All the effort, all the frustration, all the late nights, none of that was wasted. It was quietly bringing opportunity closer. Most people think luck is completely random, but in careers, especially in tech, luck behaves differently. It shows up more often around people who are prepared. Not because life is fair, but because preparation creates more chances for something to finally work. More applications, more conversations, more interviews, more visibility creates more surface area for opportunity to land. So while you can't control when luck shows up, you can control whether you're ready when it does. If you're studying right now, working on projects, earning certifications, and still not seeing results, I know that feeling. It's frustrating, it's quiet, and it can make you question whether you're wasting your time. But what you don't see is how close things might actually be. Because sometimes nothing happens for months, and then one small moment changes everything. You get that one email, that one interview, that one conversation, one decision in a room that you'll never see. So today, my mindset is simple. I focus on the things that I can control. My studying habits, the way that I learn, improving, getting better little by little. Not because it guarantees anything, but because it prepares me for the next opportunity whenever it shows up. Quiet preparation, no big announcements, just steady progress. Getting ready for luck to find me again. If you're on this journey too, keep going. Seriously. Because effort might not guarantee success, but it puts you in a position for success to recognize you. And when preparation finally meets opportunity, what people call luck starts to look a lot like the result of everything you've never gave up on.